has been several weeks since I've made a new video for you. Several weeks for everybody's hair to get longer, and several weeks for us not to have seen one another. Looking forward to when I can see you live. Hope everybody's doing okay. And a little bit about today's class. The first half hour we will be seated in the chair, and then because some of you do standing poses with me, I thought I would add some standing poses to the end of the class. Those of you in the chair can remain in the chair, and I'll modify what I do for the standing people for those of you who are seated. So everybody should be able to participate in the entire class, which will be about 40 minutes. And we'll see how that goes, all right? So please come sit in your chair. You can't quite see my feet, so I'm going to move back a little bit. Okay, there we go. So with your feet firmly planted into the ground, evenly from left to right, right to left, and front to back, back to front. So the whole foot is pressing down into the ground. Maybe some of you are barefoot, I don't know. But that might be a good thing to try sometime if you're interested in that. So sitting such, rooted down through the feet, down through the legs, sitting evenly on your two pelvic bones. Lift the body upward from the base, with the shoulders down, lengthening the sides of the neck and the crown of the head reaching upward, and some broadness across the upper chest from shoulder to shoulder. Move the shoulders slightly back, upper arms rolling slightly back so that the chest is open, exposed. Very nice. And take a few breaths like so. And we'll begin to move, starting with the arms down. And if you have a chair with arms, you can figure out a way to have your arms. We're going to begin, as we often do, by lifting the shoulders up and releasing them down. So just like an elevator moves up the elevator shaft and down, same idea. As the shoulders move up, the whole upper body responds to that. The ribs move up and down with the up and down action of the arms. So we'll do this a few times, up and down. Beginning to mobilize through the rib cage, through the shoulders, through the back. Okay, very good. We'll do a few more. Okay, one more time. Up, and then release the shoulders down. Okay, let's just do this side and down, and then this side and down. And left shoulder up to the ear and down. Right shoulder up to the ear and down. One more time on the left side. And one more time on the right side. And now rest. And breathe. Okay, let's move on to our shoulder rolls, where we move the shoulders, arms forward, and then upward, and then back and down. So forward first, upward, and then back and down, and forward and upward, and back and down, and forward and upward, back and down. Last time, forward, upward, back and down. Pause. Okay, now we're going to roll back with the shoulders, broadening across the collarbones, and then up and forward, and back, and up, and forward, and back, and up, stable. Nice. Back, up, and forward. Let's do one more time. Back, and up, and forward. And finishing up with up, way back, 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 and down. And now hold this position of the arms. Extend the arms down towards the floor. Lengthen the fingers. Lift the chest. Reach through the whole arm. Okay, good. Bringing the hands back to our legs. Let's do some side stretches now, beginning with the right arm down. Come forward with that arm, and then big circle upward. And now reach way up to the ceiling. Have the arm be next to your ear. And now we'll go towards the other side. Nice, good. See that your head is not looking down or in any way uncomfortable in your neck. Try to have your face forward as you reach the arm over your ear, like so. Good. Keeping the arm straight. Nice. And up and down. Okay. Left arm forward and upward. Reaching up over to the right side. Again, we don't want the arm here. We want it back next to our ear and come down. Reach, breathe. Okay, good. And arm up and arm down. Okay, so I'd like to move on to, some movements of the arms with the arms extended to the side. So raise your arms up with the palms facing down. And now, again, this is something we've done before. We're going to turn the hand, and in so doing, turn the whole arm up and back. So now the palms are facing the ceiling. And now we're going to go back to this position, palms down, and continue in that direction so that the palms end up facing back. And a little bit more quickly, up, and down and back, and up, good, and down and back. And you may notice that this has an effect on our shoulder blades. You'll feel the position of the shoulder blades in your back changing, do you? As you move the arms in this circular manner. Okay, let's pause now with the palms facing up. Reach out, 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 out. Stretch your fingers out towards the walls on either side of you. And now without hiking your shoulders up like this, keep them down as you raise the arms, both of them, up towards your head. The arms back so that they're alongside your ears. And now reach up. Good. Pressing the feet down into the ground. Reach the arms up. Stretch the whole side of the body. Left side, right side, from the hip to the fingertips. Up. Reach. Breathe. Okay, nice. And now lower your arms down. Turn the palms down and rest for a moment. Okay, good. Now everybody's about 2 inches taller. So sitting like so, we're going to take a forward extension. That's otherwise known as a forward bend. And we'll do it by beginning, let's see. Let's start with our slight forward bend. So just tipping forward like so towards the front of your body, come down, and now come back up. So forward, and back, and forward, and back, and now forward, 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 come a little lower, projecting the sternum, chest out, come down, keeping the shoulders down. Good. Hold. And now pushing with the feet, come sit up. Nice. Now we're going to go from side to side. All right. And now we'll come to this motion where we're circling the upper body over the legs, side, forward, side, and up. Okay, let's change direction. Okay, and now come upright. Good. Let's see, we're going to put some of these actions, movements together, starting like so. Arms down, reach through the arms, lengthen the arms, sit tall. Raise the arms up like so. Remember how they're straight and how they're back by the ears. And now we're going to reach forward, bending from the upper leg where it meets the hip. We're going to come forward with a straight back. So try not to round your back. Try to keep your arms alongside your ears, a bit like diving into an imaginary pool. And now once you get to where you can get to, I'll turn to the side with a straight back, yeah? We're going to bring the arms back. So I'm down here, keeping that extension of the body forward, the bending at the upper leg hip. Arms now are going to move back behind us. Roll your upper arms back, reach through your arms as if someone were holding you back there, and come down. Good. So we're both pulling back with the arms and extending forward as we bend down towards the feet. Breathe. You can turn your gaze downward towards the floor so you're not looking at me. So you're reaching, extending from the tailbone to the top of your head. Okay, and now we'll come sit up. Very good. Okay, resting the hands on the legs. Let's move on to the feet a little bit. Lifting up the toes and then lowering them down, and the toes up and down. Toes up and down, and up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, up and hold. Dig the heels down into the floor. Okay, lower the toes and now moving on to the heels, up and down and up and down and up and down, up and down and up and down. This time up and hold, pressing the balls of the feet into the floor. Press, press, press. Lift the upper body up. Sit tall. Breathe. Okay, lower the heels down. Very good. So let's sit back in the chair now. And we're going to raise up the left leg and move the toes back towards our bodies here. And the leg is straight. We'll go forward and back with the foot. And now circling it. And circling it the other way. Okay, good. Lower your left leg up with your right leg. Again, leg is straight, toes move back, thigh muscles are holding up the leg. And now we'll go forward and back with the foot. And now we'll circle the foot. And we'll circle in the other direction. Okay, lower that the left leg. Let's keep the foot flexed, the ankle flexed. And opposite arm comes up. Okay, arm and leg down. And now up with the left. Sorry, right leg, toes are back, leg is straight. And this arm is up. Nice. Okay, and down. And now left leg up, opposite arm up. And down. And right leg up, opposite arm up. And down. Let's go a little faster. Okay, we'll do a few more of these. All right, good. And now down, rest for a brief moment. Okay, let's raise up the left leg, toes are back, leg is straight. And now other leg up, toes are back, both legs are straight. Both arms down, both arms forward, both arms out to the side, good. Move the arms back a little bit beyond your body. And now back in line with your body. Turn your palms up and let's do what we did earlier. Both arms up alongside the ears, reaching now up with the arms, forward with the heels, back with the toes, firm legs. Good. Hold it. Breathe. Nice. Okay. Down with the arms. Down with the legs. And rest for a moment. Okay, very good. So now we're going to move on to a little bit of movements involving rotation, opening up of the legs out to the side, getting into the hips a little bit more. We're going to start with walking in the chair like so, lifting the knee up high. So up with the left knee, up with the right knee, up with the left, up with the right, up with the left, up with the right, and now we're going to up with the left and turning the leg out to the side, forward and down. Up with the right leg, side, forward, down, left leg up, side, forward, down, right leg up, side, forward, down, left leg up, side, forward, down, right leg up, side, forward, and down. Okay, pause. Good, and now we're going to move on to up with this leg, your left leg. And we'll interlock the fingers, hold on to the front of the lower leg or the back of the thigh. And today, let's rock forward and back. Holding on to the leg. Okay, one more time up, one more time down. And now up, and now we pull the leg closer. Moving the chest towards the knee towards the chest, the elbows are in, close to the ribs, and we lift the chest up more. And now you may need to lean back a little bit to release the other leg forward, so the right leg is forward, just as it was in the chair earlier when we had the leg up, when we were sitting back in the chair, same straight leg, toes back, leg forward. This leg can come closer perhaps, hold it. And down and back, all right. Other side, right leg up, interlock, hold on. Again, you can be here. And we'll come forward and back. stabilizing with the other leg now, keeping the left foot down into the ground. Good. Up and down. This is so nice on the hip. Up and down, and up and down. This time, hold in with the elbows, up with the chest, leg towards you, knee towards you, chest towards your leg. Okay, get ready. We're going to extend the left leg forward without sinking. Try to sit tall. Reach out actively through that left leg. Toes are back, thigh muscles are engaged. It's that interrelationship between this and that. So the extension outward and the inward pull. Hold. And release and come sit like so. All right, so let's take a bit of a twist now. Let's do it this way. Let's raise up the right arm. Cross over towards your left side. Bring the back of that hand to the outside of your left leg. And now the left arm comes around and the body will start to turn from the belly, the ribs, the navel area, the ribs, the chest, the shoulders. Pressing against that left outer knee. And then with your back hand, you might be able to pull the chair seat towards you. Move that left shoulder back, right shoulder forward, turning the body towards the left side. Okay, come forward again. And now, left arm up, cross over, back of the hand to the outside of the right knee. Other arm comes around behind us to the back of the chair somewhere. Okay, with your front hand, push against that knee. Lift the body up with the back arm. Pull a little bit more, perhaps the body towards the back of the room behind you. Turning from way down. All the way up, 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 towards the top of your head. Turn, 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 turn. And don't forget to breathe. Okay, unwind and come forward. Okay, good. So now we'll move on to, all right. Let's widen the legs. Turning the toes out, sitting like so. Raise both arms up, and now the palms face front. And we're going to, let's do this. Sometimes we have the palms facing down. Today, let's have them forward. Just reach from side to side. Alrighty, good. Let's do 4 more. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Come center, lower your arms, position the backs of the palms, hands rather, on the insides of your knees, and raise up your right arm. And now let's move that arm back, and we're now turning, turning, turning towards that side. Okay, this too is a twist. Hold it. And now back to this position, lower this arm down, and now we'll raise up the left arm. Okay, keeping this leg from caving in, use that hand against that leg as you move the left arm back and turn the body towards the back arm. Hold it. Nice. And come forward and lower that arm down. And let's move on to the next pose. which will be Warrior Two. All right, so Warrior Two pose. One leg is bent, one leg is straight, but the body remains centered between the two legs, even though it's an asymmetrical pose. So we're going to keep the left leg like so and extend the right leg out to the side. See that your heel is underneath your knee and raise both arms up, palms are down here. Okay, lift up, reach out, broaden across the collarbones. And now turn the head, look towards the left side. Feeling how the legs are there to support us even though we're sitting down. Feel the contact of the feet with the floor. Lift the body up. Hold and breathe. Reach out through your right foot toes. Straighten your right leg. Nice. Okay, head forward, arms down, and we'll do the other side. Right leg is bent, left leg out to the side. Again, this leg is not in, it's turning out. Heel under the knee, reach out with your left leg, raise your arms up, good. And now turn the head towards the bent leg side, the right leg. Holding the arms up. Reaching out with your left leg, turning the head to look towards the fingertips of the right arm. Hold it, breathe. Okay, good. Head forward, arms down, bend this leg and walk the feet back in. All right. One more seated pose before we stand up, those of you who will be standing up. So again, widen the feet, turn the feet out, and we'll begin the same way as we just did for Warrior Two. So here, again, the right leg is straight. Raise the arms up again, and now turn your palms up. So now we're going to reach towards the straight leg. Lower this hand down as you can. Now slide it down your leg a bit or more without bending forward. So you want to go directly sideways. You will feel a stretch along the other side. And now we're going to raise this arm up and over. Nice. Okay. So extend, reach, side bend, side extension on the left side of the body as this arm moves down. Hold it. Good. Okay. And up and down. Bring this leg in. Out with your left leg. Raise the arms up. Turn your palms to face the ceiling. And now this arm comes down to this leg. We're going to slide it down a little bit. Okay, good. Slide, slide, extend, reach. And now this arm, we already have the palm turning up. Up the arm goes towards the head, and now reach with that arm. Nice. Good. Breathe. Okay. And up and down, and bring this leg in. Walk the feet back in. Okay, very nice. How's about we move to the next part of the class, which will be some standing work for standing people, and I will show you options for what you can do if you're remaining seated in the chair. So to begin, the first pose will be mountain pose, or sometimes we use the Sanskrit word, which is Tadasana. If you're remaining in the chair, you'll sit as such, and you'll be raising your arms up. Okay? And we'll we'll talk more about that when we get there. For those of you who are standing, I don't think you need a chair for this one. You're going to stand with your feet hip width apart. If you want the chair in front of you for balance, you can have it there. Otherwise, stand evenly through both feet, both legs. Those of you seated, be even on your pelvis. Okay, let's have those shoulders back. Let's broaden across the collarbones. Extend, reach the arms down. Firm up the thigh muscles. Let's try to lengthen the lower back down towards the heels and lift up through the front of the legs. And now arms come forward and upward alongside the ears. I know you can't see my whole arm, but they're up there. So down, root down with your legs, reach up with your arms. Lengthen the body from the tailbone to the crown of the head, up the arms to the fingertips while keeping the legs very straight, very firm, very rooted down into the ground. Hold it, breathe. Okay, lower the arms down. Everybody. Nice. Okay, so we're going to move on to bending and straightening the knees. And in the chair, we're going to do something like that as well. So how's about I show the chair people what they'll be doing briefly. Those of you in the chair, we've done this in class many a time. You'll reach forward with a leg. I'll move back so you can see me better. Okay, forward with the left leg. Toes move back, heel is down, then up, toes forward and down. And up, toes back and down. Up, toes forward and down. Emphasizing the straightness of the leg throughout, okay? We don't want it to do this. We want it to be straight as we move the foot. Okay, so those of you in the chair will be doing that. You'll do one side and then the other side, alternating. Those of you standing up, we're going to, I'll turn to the side. We'll be doing this. We'll have the feet hip width apart. We're going to bend the knees and then straighten them, and then pushing down into the floor, come up to the balls of the feet, and then keeping the legs straight, lower the heels down. So we'll be doing this, all right? And those of you in the chair will be alternating legs and doing that, those movements I showed you a few moments ago. So let's begin. Those of you in the chair can do one leg and then the other. And those of us standing will do this where we lower the body down, keep the heels down as we bend, and then pushing down, down, down into the ground, lifting up. Lowering the heels and bending, and then lifting up from the feet, up through the legs, come up to here. How about we do three more? Down, and up, and down, and up, and last time, down, and up, and down. Very nice. So I hope that those of you in the chair were able to get, some of that going on where you felt the stretch of the leg, the engagement of the legs, leg work for all of us. All right, so now we'll move on to tree pose. So, for those of you in the chair, you'll be doing this. This is largely a hip opener. So you'll be bringing the foot ankle on top of the bent leg, and your leg may be more like here. See if you can get that foot there, and just bring the leg to this very much of an external rotation of the hip in the hip joint there. If that doesn't work for you, you can cross the foot over the ankle and just open the knee out to the side. All right, and you'll do both sides. Those of us who are standing, we're going to take tree pose, where we stand on the left side of the chair to begin and step up the right leg. Okay, so here we have the heel under the knee, and maybe some of you who are seated who haven't done this before, you might want to try this, where the chair is to the right leg is up, this leg is straight, and we'll hold it like so. And let's bring the arms out to the side. Let's keep the arms like this for today. All right, standing leg, left leg very straight. Hold it. Okay, nice. And arms down, we'll go to the other side. So those of you in the chair, bring your other leg up onto your knee, like so. Or if you're doing this, your other leg crosses over and opens out to the side. And you know, I didn't say this, maybe on this side you could actually have your arms up as well. Okay, so here, stepping up the left leg onto the chair, have your heel underneath your knee, open the leg out, opening across the front here of the pelvis, and standing firm on your standing leg. Raise the arms up, good. So it is a bit of a balancing pose. Largely we're focusing on the straightness, engagement, full engagement of the standing leg, the right leg. Hold it. Okay, lower your arms, step off the chair. Good. So for the next pose, we're going to do some lunges. Here I am. And I'm going to move things around a little bit so you can see me from the side. However, before I do the lunges standing up, I'd like to show the seated people what you'll be doing. So you'll be doing lunges as well. And I think, since I don't know what your chairs are like, I'll give you two choices. You can scoot over to the side of your chair, holding on, bringing the outer leg down, and then reach back with that leg, like so. So it becomes a lunge, and then you'll be raising up the same arm as leg. Now from the side, if you turn to the side in your chair, again, it's the outer leg that comes back. You want to try to straighten it as you can. You may get to here, or you may get to here, or you may get to here. And then you'll raise the arm up and come to this position. All right, and you'll do both sides. Those of us standing will be using the chair in front of us. And let's all begin. Those of you in the chair can start. Those of us standing, I'm sorry you can't see all of me, but you'll see my legs. So reach up first, feet are hip width apart, reach up with both arms. Bring your hands to the back of the chair, and we'll start in tabletop pose, where we reach the hips back, the legs are straight, upper body comes down. And now step forward with your left leg between the legs of the chair and back with your right leg. And now bending the front knee, come down into a lunge. The back leg is straight. Push the chair away, lift the chest, and come to here. Hold it. And those of you in the chair, hope things are going well for you. All right, nice. Is your back leg straight, as if you were standing on it? Okay. And now step forward with your back leg. Come to here. And we'll do the other side, everybody. Arms up. Those of you in the chair, position yourself to do the other side. Okay, arms down. Come to tabletop. 2 straight legs. Can you see me? Alright, step forward with your other leg between the legs of the chair. Back with your back leg, and now bend the front knee. Back leg straight. And hold it. Okay, very good. Can you fully straighten your back leg? Alrighty, nice. And let's come forward and rest for a moment. Very good, everybody. So last pose today, standing up, will be Warrior 2, standing. Those of you in the chair, you're going to repeat it in the chair, because can we do Warrior pose too many times? I don't know. So you'll be taking this pose again. All right? And how's about you try moving your head today, this time from side to side? And then hold it for a little bit, looking towards the bent leg. All right, those are standing. Stand behind the chair and spread your legs wide apart. Good. All right, so the chair is in front of us, right in the middle. Turn your left toes in, turn your right leg out. All right, so our legs are pretty wide apart, as you know. And we're lining up the heel with the middle of the back leg. And now bending the right leg, keeping the left leg straight. Come down into the bent knee. Hold on to the chair. Push it away to lift the body up. And now let's raise one arm up, other arm up. Turn the head, look towards the bent leg side. Without leaning here, keep your body right in between your legs. Hold it. If you want to hold on to the chair for balance, you can always do that. Okay. Head forward, straighten the bent leg. Turn both feet forward. Let's go directly to the other side. Turning your right toes in, turning your left leg out. All right. Check your feet. Heel in line with the instep of the back foot. Body forward. Both legs straight for a moment. And now keeping the back leg straight, bend your front knee. Bend, 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 bend. Keeping the knee back. You might have to move the chair a little bit. Okay, come down into that bent leg as you can. We did do lunges a moment ago, which helped prepare us for this pose. Okay, out with one arm, out with the other. Turn the head and hold. Okay, good. Warrior 2. And now head forward, straighten the leg, turn the feet to face forward, and let's bring them together. Pause. Okay, time is marching on. So let's come back to seated. All right, so sitting in the chair. How long has this been? Wow, 44 minutes. Okay. So here we are seated again. For those of us who were standing, let's join the people who were sitting. And have your feet there, hip width apart. Feel your pelvis, hips on the chair. Okay, very nice. I would like to end with some movements for the upper back. So let's extend the arms out, bend the elbows. And now we're going to move the arms forward like so. You all may remember this, where the palms face our face. And then we're going to open them out again. And come forward and out. And forward and out. And forward and out. And now we're going to come forward, release the head, neck forward, and then lower ourselves down towards our knees, rounding the back, and then lifting the arms up, opening the arms out, elbows moving down, lifting the chest up, tilt the head back. And repeating, wrapping the arms forward. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my back, and then come down like so. And now arms up, open out, lift the chest, release the head back as you lower the elbows in and down towards your waist, lifting up. Okay, let's do one more. Forward with the arms, like you're wrapping a big coat around your upper back, and then down, down, down. And now up, arms open out, lower the elbows down, lift up the head, lift from the chest, up, 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 the throat, chin up and down. And now head forward. Let's lower the arms down all the way and bring them to rest on our legs. Okay, a few circles please of the head around and around in one direction. And now let's go the other way. Okay, and head up. Very nice. All right. Well, we will conclude by sitting in the chair and closing our eyes for about a minute for seated Shavasana, resting pose. So sit evenly through the hips, and as if there were weights dangling down from your elbows, have the elbows down and the upper arms heavy in the shoulders. So there's some extension of the arms down towards your elbows, the upper arms down. And lifting the chest upward, no sinking, sit tall. And softly close the eyes. Bring your attention inward, easier to do with the eyes closed. And trace the breath with your attention. How is the breath? Breath is movement. And of course, with the movement of the breath comes subtle and perhaps not so subtle movements of the body. Sense, perceive, feel those movements of the body with the breath. Relaxing your tongue in your mouth, relaxing your cheek muscles, relaxing your forehead muscles. Sitting quietly for just a few more moments. And now we'll slowly open the eyes once more, bringing the palms together to touch from the base of the hand through the fingers. And I'd like to say thank you, namaste. And be well, stay well, and I will see you again in another class. Perhaps we'll be able to do something live someday soon. Okay, bye for now.